Okay. How you doing? How you doing, people? What's up? What's up? How you living? How you feeling? Good to see ya on the stream. Style says Laker Nation stand up. What's up, Style? What's up, Chris? What's up, Brendan? I know the lottery is happening soon. Everyone wants Victor Wembanyama. He's gonna be the next thing.
Victor Wembanyama.
And let's see who gets him. We'll see you guys. What's up, TK? What's up, AK? What's up, brother? What's up, Overplayed? How's it going? How you doing? How you doing? Finally get to see one of these lives again. Been working crazy. Love to see that. Howdy. Yo. What's up, people? Welcome in.
How are you feeling?
Do us a massive favor, guys. As you jump into the stream, go ahead and smash that like button. If we get to 150 likes today, we will pop off a second mock draft. We'll do a little rookie mock draft all together. Glad to have you here live, James. Welcome. But we are excited for today. We are going to be doing a Dynasty startup mock draft. You guys have seen a lot of real rookie drafts on the channel, and we're excited today to bring you a Dynasty startup mock draft. A lot of you guys will get a chance to join today, so we'll explain that in a second. AK, thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member, man. Really appreciate you. Very kind.
We appreciate you, man.
Welcome to the crew. Thanks for the sub, JJ. Welcome to the crew, AK. Your loyalty badge will grow over time, and then eventually you'll have that golden goat. What's up, Christos? I mean, just quickly, I think I would go T. Higgins over Drake London. I don't know about Badake.
Yeah, I'll go T. I have T over Drake right now.
What's up, Sharky? Welcome in. All right, guys. So, if you want to be a part of today's Dynasty Startup mock draft, how can they do so, Badake?
Yeah, I already see a couple people asking that question. If you guys want to join this mock draft, all you have to do is join our Discord. Link in the description. Link is also in the chat, as you can see. Join that Discord. Then you see the little orange footballs there that says Fantasyland. Go there, click on that. There should be a drop down. Then go to content releases. That's exactly where I'm going to be posting the link to all and every single mock draft that you'll see in the future. Once again, join our Discord, link in the description, link in the chat. Go to the Fantasyland tab with the orange footballs. Go to content releases and then click on the link that I'm going to be releasing here very soon. And you know what? I'll send that link out now. It is first come, first serve. But hey, if we get that like, we can definitely do a second one, a rookie one, of course. But I'm sending the link out. 3, 2, there you go.
Yeah. So is the lottery on right now?
Starts in 15 minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
It's on KO, so.
Yeah. So this is a huge lottery because whoever gets the #1 overall pick, I mean, their entire franchise changes tonight.
Who is this? How you even spell this kid's name? That's
Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama.
The dude is like 7. How tall is he again? He's like 7.
19 years old. I mean, every time you look it up, is in freaking centimeters.
I know. He's 7'3". He's got handles. He can carry the rock. He can shoot the 3. I mean, he kind of looks like a KD, a taller version of KD.
I'm gonna look up some highlights of this kid.
He might be like a top 5 prospect all time. Doesn't mean he's gonna be a top 5 player, but he might be a top 5 prospect all time. But why don't we go ahead and get this thing started? Thanks, guys, for joining us again. If you're just joining, go ahead and smash that like button. We are doing a 2023 Dynasty Superflex startup mock draft. It is PPR. It is not tight end premium. I saw someone ask the question. I think it was JJ. What do you do at the 108 if all the quarterbacks are gone? That's why I chose the 108 for you, my friend. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, let's find out. Victor
Waj said that Wembanyama is the greatest prospect in the history of any sports team. Yeah, like this. Yeah, I could be too low on saying that he's a top 5. A lot of people are saying he's the greatest NBA prospect of all time, Wembanyama. So whoever gets this #1 pick, he does everything. He literally does everything. It's not even like Shet last year where he was this incredible scorer, but he's like super small and tiny and thin. When Wembanyama is slightly smaller, but he's got a very nice frame to grow into. He shoots the rock really well. I mean, he's a great passer. He does everything well. He's a great defender. So whoever gets Wembanyama, the belief is that that team is going to be competing for a championship in like 3-4 years time with the team that they build around him. So this is a huge night for whoever gets Victor Wembanyama.
New York Knicks. Wembanyama.
That's what it's called. Okay, so
here we go. 108.
you know, someone had mentioned, hey, what do you do at the 108? So to me, I know Jefferson's there. I know Chase is there. But if a Justin Fields is available, that will probably be the pick for me. If a Trevor Lawrence is available, if a Justin Herbert, a Lamar Jackson, in a super flex format, if those guys are available, they will probably be my pick. You can make a case for Jefferson or Chase, but from a team building perspective, if I pass on Justin Fields here, who Badake and I have been telling you guys to buy all last offseason, we were getting him in the 3rd round of Dynasty startups. If I pass on Justin Fields here, I'm going to be stuck in a position where in a super flex league, my cornerstone pieces being my quarterbacks, I don't know what I'm going to end up with. So the pick to me would still be Justin Fields. And I think at the 109, now it's like, okay, Deshaun Watson, you know, or one of these rookies, or Jefferson. Yeah. And I think this is where I would probably go Justin Jefferson, because he truly does become like the unquestioned, you know, option for me there.
Yeah, it definitely really depends on how you feel about Justin. That's the biggest thing. Zach kind of alluded. We are big Justin Fields believers. I think it's worth taking him there. So I think it's a good pick.
Yeah.
But all depends how you feel.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Al says Pistons, Rockets, Spurs are like top 3 teams to land him. And how does the lottery work? I've never really watched the lottery.
Okay,
is
so
this like a is it like an actual lottery like back in the day? Number 59, yeah, and then like
very similar, right? So like however bad the teams who had the worst record have the most amount of opportunities to be selected. That doesn't mean that they're going to get the number 1 overall pick, but they have like per pick, right? Each team has a certain amount of balls, if that makes sense. And as you go up, the teams with the worst records have the most chances to get that pick. I don't know if that makes sense or if I'm explaining that well.
All right. So can we look up like how many lottery picks does the Knicks have?
Yeah. Let's look up NBA lottery odds. Maybe that's probably what you're looking for.
I mean, I don't know why I'm all about it now.
Yeah, best odd team never ends up with the number 1 pick. Yeah, it typically, it's so weird how it happens. It's pretty fun. Okay, so yeah, Detroit, Houston, and San Antonio all have 14% chance to get the number 1 pick. Oklahoma City at 1.7. We're holding on by a string, ladies and gentlemen. 1.7. Please, Oklahoma City, get that number 1 pick. But we probably won't. We probably won't get it. But man, I mean,
so it's all about the number 1 pick, right? And then like, so
there's still good players, but yeah, that is the belle of the ball.
The belle of the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, so we see Jefferson, Chase, Watson, Bijan, Kyler, CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown, all off the board. And let's see what sort of options I'm going to be left with here at the 108.
Yeah.
So Bryce Young goes off the board. That's kind of frustrating. That's who I wanted there.
I'm just gonna leave Discord and come back. Give me a second.
Okay. I just don't know what if I can really.
All right, let's see if this is a little bit better here. My image quality was pretty bad on Discord. Not sure why.
Okay, I guess I go Anthony Richardson here. We're going all rushing upside here with this team. It's purely rushing upside with Justin Fields and Anthony Richardson. I did want Bryce Young, but what can you do?
No,
okay, so you about to run the league soon? That's right, brother. Talk it up. Um, get Coach Pop his Tim Duncan. Oh my gosh, how old is Coach Pop now though? Greg Popovich, age
Sure, like that. It was 80.
74.
Pretty much 80.
74. Pete Carroll's 71. Somehow Pete Carroll looks so much like younger and spry.
Because he stands up more.
Yeah.
Runs up and down the field.
James says they do an NBA style lottery draft for the rookie draft each year. Even the champion has a slim shot at the 101. Yeah, no, I've heard some people have those kind of.
That's fun.
It does sound fun. I just think it's unfortunate if the worst teams aren't actually given the most help. You know what I mean? That's the part that's unfortunate. Yeah. But I guess that's, again, like that's how the NBA works. Part of it, I guess. 113 days until kickoff. Macy knows.
Bulk it up.
He knows.
Bulk it up.
What's up, T Gray? Welcome in, my man. McAfee to ESPN, is that real?
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, is his show going to be on ESPN?
Please tell me that's his show won't be on ESPN. Please.
First look.
Ever since Disney took over ESPN, it's been. No, please tell me that's not true. No, McAfee, the show is going to be on ESPN?
Hold on, let me see. Hold on. I'm going to watch this video. I'm going to do a
really,
speed back.
Guys? No. Why did he need to do that, though? Oh, Pat, why, man? Yeah, show on ESPN, ESPN Plus, ESPN's YouTube. The show will be on. So they're getting rid of their channel. Won't do anything though.
I have no idea. Hold on.
No, this is awful news. Oh no. Why? Why did they need to do that though? ESPN's gonna ruin it, dude.
Well, he's saying right now it's not changing anything.
If it's on ESPN, it's gonna be changed. I promise you that.
Let me know when I'm on the clock. Okay, I'm on the clock.
I promise you, if it's on ESPN, the show will change. Pat, why, man? I mean, like, I don't get it. That's, look, I'll need to watch the video before really, I guess my instant reactions haven't historically been the best to things like this, but I'll need to watch the announcement first, but that is really, to me, that's really sad. ESPN is going to find a way to ruin it, I promise you. And Disney owns ESPN. There's no way they're going to allow them to curse. No way.
Yeah, which is interesting. So
and why? Like my question is more like why ESPN is drowning. Like they are drowning right now. ESPN is looking for life alerts. Someone help us revive what we were. ESPN's awful now. No one likes ESPN. Like poll your average sports fan, and like 6 out of 10 probably are like, yeah, ESPN's trash. Like Disney's run it into the ground. It's not anything of what it used to be. And again, I need to watch the video, but ESPN's drowning in this new age of podcasting, content creation, power to the creators. They're drowning. And Pat McAfee was kind of like doing the opposite of helping big networks. It was giving power to the people. I loved that he was creating his own thing. And I just don't think, like, money wouldn't have been an issue for a guy like Pat McAfee. The kind of deal they signed with FanDuel, like, they're all probably set for life. And if they just kept doing their show, they would have been set for life. You know, I'm kind of really sad about that news.
Yeah, I mean, look, we're gonna see what happens. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I will say that if it's not as authentic as it is now, like with the cursing, I think it definitely takes a step back for sure. But you know, I hope that it's not too bad.
Okay, so think about it this way. if they're already being told, because someone said, he said that they won't say the F word as much. Okay, so if they're already being told that they have to slightly change who they are, and we haven't even started on ESPN yet, it's just the beginning. Think about how many like ridiculous things happen on Pat McAfee's show that would never fly on like a regular programming. Dude, I'm really disappointed. Again, maybe I shouldn't overreact and I should watch the video and hear them out, but overall, this is a really big bummer. Yeah, you can't bring on Ian Rappaport either, can you? Ian Rappaport is with NFL Network. He can't go on ESPN. Thanks for the sub, Alex. Think about that. It has to be Adam Schefter. It will be Adam Schefter from now on. That sucks. There's no way Ian can go on ESPN when he has his deal with NFL Network.
So his show is going to be live on ESPN, ESPN Plus, and ESPN YouTube.
Okay, again, I need to give them grace, but this sounds like bag chasing. When they already had a bag. I don't know, guys. I'm pretty severely disappointed at this point, but I'm sure they don't care. They got, they got a bag to walk around with, and I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting, dude. Chris says, no, Zach, it's bad as it sounds. Rodgers definitely not going on ESPN. Exactly. You will not find... Look, I could be wrong. You think Aaron Rodgers wants to go on ESPN? ESPN constantly shits on Aaron Rodgers. Like, every time I open up ESPN and they talk about Aaron Rodgers, he's a drama queen. He's too much. Can we stop talking about Aaron Rodgers? He's old news. He's annoying. He's this. He's that. I've not heard a positive thing about Aaron Rodgers on ESPN in years. Yeah, exactly, Alex. Like, remember when they talked about soaking recently? They called Kyle Van Noy and talked about soaking. You can't do that on ESPN. Ain't no way ESPN's going to allow you to talk about soaking.
I'm listening.
Okay. I'm on the clock here. Man. Damn, Pat. Bro. That was my favorite show.
Shit show now. ESPN shit.
I'm not
shit
saying
show.
It's gonna be shit, but
Nah, shit, man, shit.
Dang, man, that's soaking. What about docking? Imagine Boston Connor talking about Epstein on ESPN. Yeah, like everything about that show was authenticity. There will be so many things that you can't cross a line for on ESPN. He said Rodgers will still be on the show on Tuesdays.
I mean, we will sell out if we got the bag too. Let's be honest.
Yeah, maybe. But here's the thing. Like, of course you and I would sell out right now if a big network came, because we're not making enough money to support our family. They definitely were. You know what I mean? Like, that's the difference, I think.
Mm.
Will they last on ESPN? I feel like they could get canceled. Maybe.
Well, if they do get canceled, they're just gonna come right back here, right back to YouTube. And I don't think that necessarily hurts his show. I think, like, if anything, people are gonna gravitate back towards it. Like, like you're right. Like, this is probably hurting his show, where people aren't gonna be watching ESPN as they probably could, or they don't like the way they're talking anymore because they're holding back a little bit. Those people fall out. Maybe they don't see their numbers a little bit, and then they're happy to go right back to where they were before. Which, once again, I think that can help him. So
is his YouTube channel dying then? Is the YouTube channel gonna just be dormant now? Because a 2 point, Okay, here's the thing: a 2.2 million subscriber YouTube channel, and the amount of views that he gets, like that is giving up so much money yearly. They will be streaming from ESPN's YouTube. So they're just going to give up this $2.2 million platform, or this 2.2 million subscriber platform that they have. So it's actually it's just like on the ESPN YouTube page. That's it.
Yeah, it's on ESPN like live, like back in America, on live television. Then you have ESPN Plus, and you have ESPN YouTube. Because he was talking about, like, you're going to see our show everywhere, like whether that's in bars, airports, and et cetera, et cetera. So like they don't really put his show on, like they don't have the YouTube thing. The city of big show this year, the Chicago, the lottery. Come on, talk it up.
Yeah. But again, like what I'll go back to is when Pat signed that FanDuel deal, they didn't have to work another day in their life. And they're still making money from so many different revenues. I understand that if you and I, Badake, like we don't have a bag to really claim for our family yet. We don't. We're trying to, grind and get to a point where we can provide for our family. But they were already there.
I mean, yeah, they were already there, but I don't know. But I think one of the biggest things he was talking about was like trying to, I don't know. I mean, people in different, like they would say that, but like maybe what they're making is not enough in their eyes anymore. Like people always want more money. But yeah, I don't know. What can you do?
I think what Chris just said is kind of how I'm feeling at the moment. So I don't care about the bag chase. It just contradicts everything the show stands for. And that's the reason I think we all fell in love with Pat McAfee.
Maybe, but I feel like something that Pat McAfee has always said, that's what I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like the show would never change, and like we know ESPN to be like very respectful, and like they're gonna cancel everyone or they can get canceled, but like surely Pat McAfee is not gonna go onto that show onto ESPN not having the creative control that he has, and yeah, maybe he dials down the cursing, but like having full creative control on what can be said. I think that's a massive thing that he understands.
I don't see how. For that. I don't see how that can. Again, I'm being too harsh, but I don't see how that happens under ESPN, who's owned by Disney. Think about all the things that Disney is like, things that come about out about Disney. I don't want to get too political on our channel, but so many things come out every day about things that Disney is trying to force into movies, and we're getting too political. I don't know. I think here's what I'll say, and maybe it's too harsh. There's a portion of Disney that is contributing to cancel culture, and you have a show that is built on authenticity that's now moving to a company that is contributing to that. At times, I love Disney. Still watch Star Wars. I watch all the Disney movies still. I just don't know how you can be your authentic self under a company who has shown time and time again to limit true authenticity, if that makes sense. And ever since ESPN was bought out by Disney, it's gone in the toilet, man. It's gone in the absolute toilet.
Little toilet bowl?
I don't know. I'm probably overreacting as per usual.
No, I mean, we just gotta wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You just gotta wait and see, and then I think Pat McAfee knows that his brand was built off that. That's why people love him. That is what brings in for him to take that away. He knows that's not success. Like he knows it. So like I think he's smart enough to do that. Like you're not gonna not be able to be toxic, like have the toxic table. You're not gonna not be able to talk about shit that you can't talk about, because he knows that's why people come to his show and watch his show every single day. I think there's definitely parameters around it, but like if he still has the ability, oh my gosh, I'm watching a freaking Victor Wambo, and he's standing in the room and he can't even stand up straight.
Yeah, he's huge.
He's like, well, what the?
He's huge.
But yeah, like I think I'm giving Pat McAfee the benefit of the doubt because the whole reason why that show is successful because of how authentic it is and the people that he's brought on the show, right? And I think that has to continue. It's his knowledge of the football community and his connections and also the authenticity. If you take one of those away, it hurts. It hurts completely. So we'll see.
Yeah, look, I'm being a little too harsh on Disney. I just think that they have been one of those companies that's contributed to people not being their authentic self.
I definitely
and
understand
kind of forcing certain narratives. Like, whatever your narrative is, whatever your beliefs are, I'm fine with. Just I don't like it when big companies try and force that onto the rest of society, is what I'm trying to say. I think Disney in particular has done that over the last 10 years
Damn
or so.
it, Walt.
But it's funny, if you look at the comments section of that video, people are pretty upset. I mean, someone said, man, this show was all of our escape from ESPN. You deserve the bag big time. Congrats to the boys. What a run. I mean, that's kind of exactly how I feel. I loved Pat McAfee because it wasn't on a big platform.
Yeah.
Someone else said, just looking through them now, Pat acting like they aren't about to get censored and have issues with creative control is hilarious. That's the second most liked comment, which people are wrong. People are wrong. I could be wrong.
People are wrong. Yeah.
But so he said they're not cursing anymore. That's the first kind of change on the show.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm shocked he's doing that bullshit.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I don't know, guys. I just don't understand it because, look, I'm not in their shoes. How can I really say
Mother French toast
what they should feel?
I'm gonna take to it here.
Yeah, Barstool did. Yeah, exactly. Brendan, that is such a good point. Barstool tried to do something with ESPN. It only lasted a week. And I think it was creative differences. I remember seeing that from Big Cat on his...
It was creative differences. But the thing is, like... I mean, I think ESPN... I mean, Pat McAfee is bigger than that.
Yeah, he is.
Like, what he brings. And when you see someone like Barstool come up and like have these, I mean, I don't know if at the time there were two random people, but like I felt like there were just two random dudes that were just talking shit, and like ESPN maybe didn't like that. I don't know. I definitely.
You're about to get what was 7 to 10 random dudes talking shit. They're more than that now, but that's what they were.
I really wanted Jerry there.
Excited for Pat and the boys. Hate it for all the viewers. Yeah. Pat's been working with them on game day for a while. Yeah. I mean, Pat was great on game day, but Pat McAfee on game day wasn't the same Pat McAfee on the Pat McAfee show. Do you know what I mean? He was great. He was fantastic. But he wasn't himself, I don't think.
Dang, son. I'm looking at my rankings. I don't know where to go right here.
This is just the next phase for him. I won't judge him until I see the end results. I think that's fair.
I know this is.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. I mean, just thinking about Pat McAfee, again, like the amount of things that they've talked about that I would never in my life imagine seeing on ESPN. It's hard to shake that thought.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just don't know what to say. Okay, let's get back. We are doing a Dynasty startup mock draft. We see Daniel Jones and Tua end up being incredible values. It makes me really annoyed that I went Anthony Richardson at the 2.5. If I knew I could have gotten those guys in the 4th round, I wouldn't have done it. Adams, Judy go off the board. Dotson, Burks, Pollard, Hawkinson. Trey Lance goes off the board at the 5-6.
Trigger Trey. ESPN.
Ugh, gross. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm skeptical, guys. I am skeptical. Man, what running back do you want to draft here? Jeez, it's gross.
No, we don't know who won the lottery yet. It's the New York Knicks, though. I'm believing it, K.
Do the Knicks even have a... They don't have a shot.
I have no
The
idea.
Knicks aren't in... They don't have an opportunity to win the lottery.
I know.
Okay, I'm on the board. Yeah, again, I don't... There's not a running back on the board I really want, to be honest with you. Let's have a geese, shall we? Let's have a geese. Who is the best player available here?
.8 shot, yeah. Huge love. What's happening, Caleb? Thank you, brother. We appreciate you. You got 10 seconds on my screen.
Yep. I don't know what to do here. I really don't. I was gonna... okay, I'll see. I'm just gonna try something. Welcome, George Pickens. What's up, Caleb? Welcome in, my man. The Bulls have a 1.8% shot. Yeah. The Bulls and the Thunder have almost, the similar shot.
Victor. Wham.
Man, Oklahoma didn't really pick a good... OKC didn't pick a good year to break out, did they? I wish we were where we were last year in the lottery. Although our team is so fun to watch. Yo, does playing in a winner take all league change your strat? I mean, I wouldn't say too much for me. I mean, honestly, if I lose in the final, great. I got second place, but I get a little money. That's the only difference. I'm trying to win the whole damn thing. You know what I mean? I don't care if I get second place or third place.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, the cash makes it a little bit better because I lost. I get a little cash, but I'm trying to win the whole damn thing. The money is a bonus. The prestige is what I'm after.
Oh, the prestige, huh? Gotta level up, kid.
Level up. Shet and Victor on the same team would be crazy. You're not wrong there. Hey guys, 115 people watching. Sorry, it started as a Pat McAfee.
Shit show
I guess
now. Shit
wake.
show.
I am probably judging them too hard, too early. Do us a massive favor. Go ahead and smash that like button. If we get to 150 likes, we will pop off another mock draft. Most likely a rookie mock. But thanks for hanging, guys. Appreciate you. Smash that like and
love.
And yeah. So we see Pittman off the board. Dang it, Han the man. I was trying to see how far Jameson Williams would fall. Maybe I should have just taken him.
Not too far. Be careful.
So Kenny Pickett goes off the board. We got Ramondre and Najee off the board as well. Yeah.
Damn, son, they put the owners and stuff or whatever, the people in the room, and they had to take their cell phones away. Fuck,
Yeah,
man,
this is they haven't always done it this way, but
why is that such a big deal?
Well, think about it. Any sports, organization is trying to turn anything into monetization, right? You're making this an event.
Right. Okay. So like the pick is in. They probably knew like 5 minutes before.
Yeah.
And then kind of like fucking JPA when he says the NFL draft, right? The first person that was picked like 10 minutes before. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, how'd you even know that?
Sure, yeah. I mean, at one time, a long time ago, the NFL draft wasn't televised. So
the what wasn't televised?
The NFL draft.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's just like any time the NBA can make money. It's smart business. It's smart business to live stream it for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Devo Samuel goes off the board. Excuse me. I'll probably go. We have Brandon Ayuk here, yeah. Ooh. Ayuk. Welcome to the squad. I was hoping that was going to be Jameson Williams. But thus, alas, he did not fall. Yeah, they have some of the players as well representing the teams.
Yeah. Colin Sexton. For the Wizards. Gosh. Tyrese Halliburton. Jordan Love at the 6'6" here.
Yep.
Very interesting.
Brandon Roy for Portland. That's funny.
What did he send the Knicks out for? Next year they'll send me. I'll fuck with you.
Sure.
Ben Wallace. Wow, let's go, baby.
Pistons could be nasty with the
Ben
young
Wallace,
players that they
Ben
have.
Wallace. Sheesh. Tyson Prince. What is it? Chauncey Billups. Wow. I know basketball.
Their names are on the screen.
Well, I was naming the Detroit Pistons.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, Chauncey Billups.
Oh shit, it's about to happen. It's going down.
Uh-huh.
Holy shit. My pick's gonna come up too.
I have played fantasy basketball before, Macy. It was I don't know, I didn't fall in love with it the way I did fantasy football.
Hold on.
The 14th pick will be made by the Pelicans. Get wrecked.
Unlucky.
Just not the Thunder. Not the Thunder. Get wrecked, Toronto!
You look at their faces, they're tight.
Yeah. Don't say OKC. Fuck!
Ah, shit. Damn. Was it the Magics or the Mavericks? No, it was the Mavericks, the Knicks.
The Mavericks. Okay.
Then it would have went. Yeah. Yeah. I need to make a pick here and I'm going to panic.
The 9th pick goes to the Utah Jazz. Yeah, the lottery's already been done. We're all finding out now, basically. Washington Wizards go 8th. 7th pick belongs to Indiana Pacers. Pick number 6. The Orlando Magic. Ooh, they're tight.
Yeah, he's tight.
5th pick goes to...
Yeah, this is...
Oh, they got fucked over hard.
Why? Oh, were they really bad or something? Oh,
yes, they had the tied best chance. Oh, Detroit just got screwed over so hard.
So Rockets, Spurs, Hornets, and
so
Blazers.
Wembanyama is going to be either a Rocket, Spur, Hornet, or a Blazer. Oh my gosh, Detroit fans. I feel for any Detroit fans out there.
Yeah, I don't.
You have got to feel for Detroit
I thought it was
fans.
like I thought it was randomized. I don't understand. Like they already know the order. And they're just telling us. That's all stupid.
The lottery has already been determined. They are now showing you the order.
Well, but how has it been determined? I guess that's my biggest question. Like, is it just like all the dudes that said it came in and was like, okay, I think the Rockets should be first this year, or like, was there like I need to make a pick here.
Well, all the percentages, if you really want to know, there's definitely like sources for you to find out information on how the percentages work out and how they determine it.
It just sounds like the way I'm like, as a first time viewer, like I've never watched lottery before, being completely honest. It just, that's what it seems like. Rock, paper, scissors, my guy. Unlucky. Like, it just seems stupid.
I don't know what to tell you, dude. I mean, if you truly wanted to understand it, you could research it and find out. But I don't think you care enough.
I know I don't care enough. But like, as a first time viewer, this just seems unfair to the teams that were probably really like. Apparently, the Pistons. I'm assuming were really bad, right?
Yes, the Pistons had the tied for the best chance, and they unfortunately fell to 5. That sucks.
What do you mean? Unfortunately, that sounds like unlucky for the Pistons this year.
It's the way math works, Badake. Everyone has odds. I don't know how else to explain it.
Oh gosh, that's so like, that just seems so like, I don't know. What do I know, huh? I only watched during the playoffs. What is math, honestly?
That's the question for Badake. How does the math work right now?
Bullshit.
I know how you work with the NBA. I don't think you would care enough to actually find out the answer.
No, I don't care enough, but math ain't mathin' for sure.
Yeah. You can take a lot more deliberate in the NBA, and I think like that's the lottery is the reason why NBA like tanking is why the lottery is a thing for the NBA. You have, 80 games a year. And we have people who are sitting their star players and consumers who are buying tickets to go watch players that they like, and those players aren't even playing. So I kind of like what the NBA has done because they've, made it less of a reward to not play your best players. And yeah, every team's been screwed over by the lottery. It's happened to every team. I remember OKC happened to us a couple of years ago.
All right.
Pistons are cursed. I hate it here.
Man, that's wild. It's like,
but yeah, it's not like the NFL where, you had the worst record. Here you go. Congrats. Like, that's such an easy path to being the number one pick if a team really had the desire to do it.
Right. It's just interesting. I mean,
yeah.
What do you know? This
Dang it. I wanted Terry there.
Where did Zay go? Zay went to 5-7. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. I wanted to know how early he went. I feel like Amari Cooper was way too early. But
yeah, I don't really love
Wamba. So when LeBron James got drafted, was that a lottery as well, or like was it different back then? Oh yeah, it was.
I can't remember that far back, but I'm pretty sure the lottery was already in place.
Yeah, they're showing that he went to Cleveland.
Well, he was drafted to Cleveland, yeah, because Cleveland got the number 1 overall pick, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
That's just like rigged. Like the NBA was like, oh, this is gonna be a great story. Kid from Cleveland goes to Cleveland. Like that's what it seems like to me.
Right, but if you want to research how it works, you will find more answers. Rigged. That's what I'm telling you.
Rigged. That's why NBA shit. Rigged. The NBA had a good storyline, but he could have went anywhere else.
Yeah. Lottery has existed since Ewing went to the Knicks.
Right,
yeah.
Okay.
They evened out the odds once teams started tanking for sure. So Wembanyama is literally like, there's no question he's going 1 overall. So he's about to find out where he's gonna go.
What's up?
Let's find out. Let's listen here.
Oh, he doesn't even know, which is also obviously he doesn't know about.
Okay.
So Rockets, Spurs, Hornets.
The 4th pick.
Or
nobody wants it.
Trailblazers.
The Rockets.
Oh,
okay, so the Rockets miss out.
Okay, never
mind. Oh my God. Oh my God. The third pick belongs to
Oh shit.
the Blazers. So he's either a Spur or a Hornet.
It's gonna be Spurs. It's gonna be Spurs.
Oh my God. You see him?
Oh, that's rude. You can't be doing that.
Okay, so the Spurs are going to get Victor Wembanyama.
They don't look excited because they already knew. They just got the guy that can act excited the best. Classic. Rigged.
Look at how happy he is. That's funny. Wow. Yeah, they've done really well with number 1 picks, haven't they?
So
Wow.
does he go to is this a good foundation though for this team or no?
Spurs have a great history. Absolutely. The Spurs have a very good
I'm
history.
talking about like the players on the team now.
I'm just going to listen to him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jokes on them. They don't take Victor.
Wow. Oh, he's about to interview him.
Yeah. Come on, ESPN, get the mic working.
Wow. Love Texas.
Texas shit. Sorry. Never been though.
You've never been?
Shit though. Yeah, so what about the foundation on this Spurs team?
So
like,
yeah, it's not
is it
it's not a very
team at
good
all?
team.
Okay.
It's not a very good team. I mean, that's they weren't very bad. They won 22 out of 82 games, right? So they lost 60. Not a good team at all. I think like was it Keldon Johnson or something is their leading scorer.
Right.
So yeah, not a good foundation, but a team that historically has done a very good job at building an actual like team basketball type teams. And yeah.
That's another history, yeah, for sure. Wow.
Don't love it because I was kind of hoping that he would go to the East. The West is just so packed.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that he might go to the Eastern Conference. And kind of like reign there, but yeah, here we are. So Victor Wembanyama is going to be a San Antonio Spur from all looks. Okay, so Latino Heat, thank you for the super chat, man. Really appreciate you.
Latino Heat, man.
1 quarterback, 12 team. What running back talent can I get with a 25 first and second? Oh, I mean, there's very few running backs I don't think you could start a conversation around a first and a second round pick. It depends on how your league values running backs. I mean, every league is going to value running backs a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Some people overvalue running backs in dynasty leagues. Some leagues undervalue them. So it's difficult to say exactly who you could get. But I would say a first and second round pick should absolutely get you in if dynasty leagues are valuing them right, should get you in the conversation with at max Etienne, Barkley, Jacobs, at worst a Pollard. I don't feel like I would pay that much for Pollard. I'm not sure I would pay that much for Najee. I would probably just pay a first for those types of players. I would say Etienne, CMC, Saquon, Josh Jacobs feels like that's the kind of running backs I would pay that price for. I don't know about you.
No, I think definitely those top guys, I would say. Kind of like what Zach said. I think a lot of people really value first differently depending on where they're at, and especially in a one quarterback. This is one quarterback, so yeah, I would say around those names that you could potentially get. I would say JJ, Saquon. I would even say Najee potentially. Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
Around those names.
Yeah. People asking if we're doing another mock draft. Well, our like goal was 150. So if we don't meet that like goal, this will probably be the only mock draft for today. And just so you guys can understand why that might be the case is because we have to edit, admin, reply to people's questions on the fantasy hotline, script out videos for tomorrow that we're recording. So unless we hit that like goal, we will be live tomorrow for you guys. But
yeah, we have a real rookie mock tomorrow.
Yeah.
With our Foxtrot lead.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to you guys.
But don't worry, guys. We're live. We're live most days. Thanks for the sub, Pete. Appreciate you. Pete Briscoe. I only know who Pete Briscoe is because of how many mock drafts I've watched over the offseason. I heard the name Pete Briscoe just constantly. See what PS Mags does. He goes Isaiah Pacheco there. If I could like it 70 times, I would. Funny.
All good, man. Appreciate you.
Y'all are funny. Okay,
LeBron
so I'm
James.
loving this wide receiver core. Higgins, Addison, Pickens, Ayuk, Deontay. LeBron James.
LeBron James. Who you got in the finals?
I'd love to see Lakers and Heat because I think that would I'll go out on a limb. I don't know, but I think that would be history for a 7th and an 8th seed to face off in the NBA Finals. I just think that would be really cool to see. Again, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that would be historic.
Right. Yeah, it just feels like another LeBron James year, doesn't it? Another LeBron James.
Love it. I mean,
LeBron
we should all be appreciating greatness while it's around.
Yeah, you just have to. You have to respect it as well.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a running back here. A lot of options. I'll grab Kindre. Welcome to the squad, Kindre. Yes, Lakers Heat would be wild, and it would be a rematch from the bubble. A lot of people said the bubble was a joke, but oddly enough, we still have the Lakers and the Heat in the finals, conference finals. So get wrecked.
Get wrecked, kid. Who won the bubble? Lakers?
Lakers. It was Lakers versus Heat.
Fluke. Tell us, Lisa.
Okay, so we see Downs off the board, Michael Mayer off the board. LeBron James.
LeBum James, we call him.
Why?
See the bum.
No, you call him that.
Gotta respect him.
Because you're a hater.
You just gotta respect him. Gotta respect haters.
Dude's just a hater, honestly. Dalvin Cook off the board. Looks like it might have been an auto. Kristaps only has 3 wide receivers at the moment.
Yeah, a lot of running backs there.
DeAndre Hopkins goes off the board. Let's see what we got coming back to us here. Okay, so Sam Howell, then Dalton Schultz. So Sam Howell goes at the 10-1. Brock Purdy goes at the 10-3.
Lucky you're with Amy.
And let's see what TK does here. So TK goes Brian Robinson, which makes my decision a little bit easier. I'll probably go quarterback here. Mac Jones is an option. I guess it's really between Mac and Desmond at this point. Let's go Desmond. Let's go Desmond. Probably should be Mac based off the capital that they invested in him, but let's go little Desmond there as a QB3.
Yeah, makes sense.
Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Yeah, another Spurs dynasty. That's what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. As a Thunder fan, I really would have preferred to see him in the East, but what can you do?
What can you do? You can't do much, I'll tell you that much.
I'm a Thunder fan. I think Badake, whatever New York team, is doing well, right?
Yeah, essentially. Down for the Knicks, down for the Nets. I would say I'm more of a Knicks fan just because that's the team that's always like the Nets were in Jersey, but the reason why I like the Nets because they went to Brooklyn. They really love the colors though when they first came out. I was a bit upset about the colors. Don't mind the black and the little silver, but
I thought it was sick.
I wasn't initially in love with it. Like I don't know. I thought they could have had like some color, like better color play there. But I don't know what type of restrictions they had, you know.
Right. Well, actually, when they originally were there, they had that blue. The original New Jersey Nets.
Yeah, the Nets. It was like the Nets was like blue
before
and,
they
like,
went to Brooklyn
as well.
Yeah, it was like a blue, red tinge, little gray.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely like I definitely like either one. Obviously, whoever's doing good. Oh, what a night!
Got a feel for Nets fans after the whole Kyrie and KD era. That was a just catastrophe.
Oh my gosh! I mean, how quick was that? At least I had a queue.
James Conner goes off the board. And this Lakers Nuggets game is not too far from starting, y'all.
6 minutes off here.
Well, I mean, which teams do you like in the mock draft? This guy at Team 8, I like his team.
Remember when we used to do mock draft grades after?
Oh, that took forever, man.
That was exhausting.
That was exhausting, yeah.
Back in the day, it was like, okay, we'll do a mock draft and then we'll grade your teams after. Let's go through it and then we'll be like, team 1 has Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and good quarterbacks, Jonathan Taylor. I was like, oh fuck me.
It was a lot of energy. Look, Lamar Jackson and CJ Stroud is a great start. I just don't like Ken Walker at the 4-6. I don't think, like, call me a hater, call me whatever you want, but Charbonnet is. I don't think that the Dynasty community has adjusted enough on Kenneth Walker's value. I do really like Team 3, actually. I'm a big fan of Team 3. Yeah. Kyler Murray video is coming out your Monday, guys. On your Monday, you'll see a video about Kyler Murray. I'm very excited for you guys to see it.
K1.
He will be the first player in 5 takes on that video from myself. I'm excited for you guys to see that. But yeah, I would say Team 3 is probably the one that I like the most. Burks is one of those names that I would have ranked higher than a lot of these guys, but I always like to try and see if he falls in drafts because I think he's undervalued and I don't want to take him too early. I think in real drafts it works. In mock drafts it's a little more difficult in our community.
Yeah.
So in 6 days, yes sir. Yeah, because it's technically Tuesday night for you guys. Yep.
Yeah.
It'll be out soon. It's already recorded. It's ready to go. I just think it will be a great start to the week. So that's why we have it on the Monday. But, while we're here, I think, a lot of you guys are probably playing redraft as well this year. And if you don't know, some of you would obviously know by now, but if you don't know, our channel actually started here, Fantasyland Football. This was the first channel we ever made. So, if you'd like, go ahead and watch the first video this entire offseason that we've released over on the Redraft channel. I just put the link in the chat.
Yeah.
Would love for you guys to watch that and give us your thoughts. Man, I feel like A.J. Dillon becomes a value at some point. I think that's here at the 11-8. But yeah, definitely give that a watch. We ranked our top 24, kind of 24 to 30 wide receivers for redraft leagues for PPR formats. So go ahead and check that video out. Make sure you subscribe to our redraft channel. We will be live on this channel on your Thursday night.
Yeah.
So doing a redraft mock draft. So had our first one last
week.
Last week. That was fun. It was good to have you guys. It was a smaller environment, but really, really fun. We're going to be popping off videos here soon and ramping up this channel. So, give us a follow over there and definitely appreciate it. AK, thanks for the super chat, man. He says, thanks again for all the streams, of course.
Oh, man, huge love, man. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you, sir. Been looking to trade for him, but the guy wants 3 firsts right now. I'm just not sold on that being his value. Yeah, that should not be the cost from what I've seen.
It's a lot for
Kyler Murray should not cost 3 first-round picks. 3 first-round picks is what you're paying for, like, Trevor Lawrence and Justin Herbert right now. Not Kyler Murray. As much as I love him, I think he should be valued higher than what he is right now. But yeah, it's too much. Pete says, I'm PS Mags in this mock. I felt like CMC and Kelsey got forced on me with the value. Did I overcommit to win now? Let's see. CMC, PS. So you get Burrow, Waddle, CMC, Kelsey, Pollard. Look, here's what I'll say. I just love building my teams around quarterbacks and wide receivers. I love building my Superflex teams around those positions. So it's not a bad team. I just really feel uncomfortable with this wide receiver room long term. Love Waddle, but outside of that, and I do love Calvin Ridley, but Calvin Ridley will be 29 soon, and you guys know this. I was a huge Calvin Ridley guy all last offseason. Told you guys to buy him. In fact, I remember having conversations about him going in like the 14th round. And I'm literally saying to people, like, he will be a top 7-round pick next year.
Right.
But yeah, I just don't feel comfortable with this wide receiver room long term. There's not enough depth. There's not enough, pillars that I can rely on.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mechie goes off the board. Tillman, Lockett off the board. Man, what did we do here? I think I'll grab... Jeez.
Be careful.
Yeah, we'll grab Khalil Herbert here, I think.
Okay.
James, thank you so much for becoming a
That's
YouTube
awesome,
member, man. That's very, very kind of you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. Your loyalty badge will grow over time, so eventually you'll have that golden goat. Right now you got the baby goat, but thank you so much for joining, making sure that your name kind of stands out in the chat. Really appreciate you, man. That's very kind. Very kind.
Huge love.
All right, this Lakers game is about to start.
Here we go. LeBron James. Jokic. Where's this Jokic dude from?
Jokic? He's where's Nikola from? He's from somewhere in Europe. He is from Serbia.
Oh.
I always get him and Luka Doncic mixed up where they're from.
Right.
Yeah, Serbia.
Serbia.
Okay, so Laporta goes off the board. Cortland Sutton goes off the board.
The Serbia monster, huh?
Victor Wembanyama is a Spur, ladies and gentlemen.
It's crazy that you see the shot clock is on the ground right now. Because there was some problem.
No, I didn't see that.
It was like malfunctions apparently, and they have it on the ground in the corner. Surely someone's gonna run into that. Still trying to fix it.
Okay, so we see Njoku, Dulcich, Okonkwo. I definitely would have picked Okonkwo there. Okay. Okay. Tell me, what do you mean? See what Gevon does here. He goes Chase Brown.
Brown downtown.
I think I'll go Darren Waller here. 13-8. Feels like a player I could sell pretty easily. Lucas says, "Hey man, I'm in a dynasty. Appreciate you, man, for subscribing. So we'll answer your question here. I'm in a dynasty startup right now, 16-man league, 5th round. I don't have a quarterback. And Kyler's on the board. I mean, in a super flex league, or is it one quarterback?
Yeah, start right now, 16-man, 5th round. If you don't have a quarterback, I mean,
in a one quarterback league, I probably wouldn't force it. But in a super flex league, Kyler should not be available that late. So
one QB,
one quarterback. Yeah, I wouldn't force quarterback yet.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys, that is going to be it for today. Again, just want to say a huge thank you. Drop a like as we sort of end the stream here for today. Do us a massive favor if you want to watch more of our content. We dropped our wide receiver rankings for redraft for 2023 fantasy football over on our redraft channel. Make sure you subscribe to us over there.
That's right.
And we also just released a video on our own channel this morning if you want to watch Dynasty content, giving you our top 30 Dynasty wide receiver rankings. So you can also watch that. But thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching the stream. Tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a real Dynasty rookie draft that we're going to stream, real money on the table. So join us then. But enjoy the rest of your night, guys.
Yeah, huge love.